Welcome to AppointmentSetters.org. This video is to show you what happens once you sign up as a business to get us started on your campaign. First thing we're going to need from you is a database of phone numbers and contact information of the people that will be calling. We prefer that in a CSV, an Excel, or a DBF file. And after sitting as the database, we also need the phone script that you've been using or would like to use, and any information about the product or service so we can train our appointment setters. Okay, I'm going to show you the first steps on an actual program we're working on this morning. Okay, this new client has provided us with their website address, which provides us information on the product that we're going to be working on and setting appointments, which is a Flex-On painting material that coats the house and provides over 20% discount on cooling. And this is a website. We can look at the information. So if you have a website, a brochure, or any information on the product or service we're going to be making appointments on, make sure to include that. So we've got the website address. We've taken a look at that. Okay, the company has provided their database. They sent that over, and they sent over the phone script here and this email here. So we've downloaded this and we saved this. So that's what you'll be doing. You'll be attaching a database and your phone script. And then we'll download that in a folder that we make. You'll also provide us with the details that you need for your appointments. This is an email we received for the same client here when they need the appointments for the people that they have on the street that are handling the appointments. Or you will provide a calendar, or we can put together a calendar for how many sales reps we have to make appointments for, so we're keeping all of you reps busy. This tells us what times to make appointments for this client. They want 15 appointments per day. Okay, the client has also provided brochures and also questions to ask and build interest, kind of a rebuttal sheet. So we'll save this inside the client's folder also to upload in the getting started area for our training for our appointment setters for your company. So here we have one of the flyers, a rough shot here, and we're going to save that in the client's folder, so we can upload it to the training area for the agents, the appointment setters. This is another brochure that the client has sent on this program, and we're going to save this for the getting started area for our appointment setters. Any brochures you've got, send them over. We'll go over them with the appointment setters. The more information we have, the better job we can do setting the appointments for your company. Okay, this is a rebuttal page or further information on making the phone script, questions to ask to build interest, handling common objections, which we call rebuttals. So if you have any of these common objections to why somebody should or shouldn't make an appointment with your company, provide that to us also as a rebuttal sheet. We provide that to the appointment setters also. This goes into the getting started area also. Okay, the next step that we do is we go into the agent login of our Biz10X system that runs our program. So we go agent login, and we come down and we log in. Not employee login, I'm sorry. We're going to go in and admin login, because we're going to go in and upload the information to the agents. So I'll log in here. I'll go to employee pages. First, I will go to manage folders, and the Biz10X system allows us to do quite a bit. By the way, the Biz10X system, it was created by myself and my computer coders over a year's time to do nothing but help grow businesses by speeding up the process. You can get a Biz10X too. Go to Biz10X.com. Anyway, this is parts of it. Right now, we're gonna manage folders. We're going to choose the page name, getting started. That's where we tell everybody to go to get their information when they get started on a new program. So, and we can add more pages whenever we want, but anyway, getting started. Okay, and now we're at the getting started page, and we're gonna create a folder. For multiple folders, use commas or separations. We're going to put one here for the remodeling. Okay, we're going to create a folder specifically for Pacific Home Remodeling, It's not going to have a parent folder. It's going to be all by itself. We're going to submit this. And what that did is created a folder here. Now we're going to create subfolders in the getting started area. And this time we're going to put the folder inside of Pacific Home Remodeling. So we're going to choose the Pacific Home Remodeling. And I'm going to put phone script. Brochures. And that's all we'll put there for now. Okay, now I'm going to manage files. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upload those the brochures from Pacific Home Remodeling into the brochure page, and the phone script into that page, that folder. So we're looking for the Getting Started page. The folder name. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're in the Getting Started area, Pacific Home Remodeling, and we're going to upload the brochure folder here. And then we're going to browse, and we're going to click the brochure. Okay, and then we're going to add the other brochure. So we're going to add another file. So we're going to browse, and we're going to select that. And then we've got both the brochures that were sent to us to go into that program there. We're going to submit that. Okay, the files are now uploaded successfully. So now we want to upload the phone script. So we will choose the Getting Started page, folder name, Pacific Remodeling phone script, name it phone script. We'll submit that. File uploaded successfully. Now one of the main other aspects, very important, is the leads and appointments. This is how we enter the databases. We received a database of 81,000 some hundred for this campaign here. And so what we've done is we've taken the 80,000, we've ran a CSV splitter program, and we've split it into 500 phone numbers each. Okay, and that's what we do with your campaign. And so we have about 161 files. Each one of these databases are assigned to a unique agent. I'll show you that later, but right now I'm going to show you what we do is I've made the 150 different databases, actually 160, 500 each, and I'm going to upload the next one, which is going to be PHR. I'm going to call it PHR7, and we're going to upload leads, and then we're going to come down, and it's going to be PHR7. Okay, database name, username, and a password. I'm going to make sure all these are 7s. This is going to be the 7th file of 500 being uploaded. I'm going to browse, and I'm going to, here's all the databases. So when you send us 80,000 numbers or whatever, we split those into a certain amount of databases. Each one going to a certain agent to call. So 500 is about a week's calling for each agent. On this project here, I'm starting 150 people today. So I'm going to have 150 times 500, which is 75,000 phone numbers. The 500 will last each agent about a week. So now I'm uploading database 7. It's right here. And open. And we've got the database. If I want to make sure that I've got the right database, I can always go down here and scroll. And let's see, it's database 7. Upload the leads now. Another database was just made with that. I'm going to show you a quick thing here. What these numbers are for are very important, which allows me to manage 1,000 or more agents in a few seconds. Because I can pull down here. Here's some older databases here. For instance, this was, I believe, merchant account setting for a company in Texas. What the numbers mean is this agent made 4 appointments on that database. Usually these were about 100. But with the new program, I'm putting 500 in for a whole week because it's a lot larger campaign. But anyway, this is like TX3 would be like that database. This would be assigned to a certain person, and then that's how many databases they did. In other words, what happens here is we can control how many, if the agents are doing a bad job or a good job, we can see what the average should be. If the average should be 4 per database, of 50 or 100, whatever the product is or service, we'll get an average from the amount of people. And if we get a slow one like this, we need to deal with this agent and get them up on the database. If we ever get a 0 on something, then we know that this database hasn't been worked, so we can reassign this database. And that agent either didn't call, got sick, something happened. But this is important if your database is expensive because we can reassign it. But more important, we get an average of what we should be getting per day per agent and work with the agents that have smaller set appointments. But this tells us in a minute every single agent and how many they're doing on that program. So when I'm done uploading these 150 databases a day and starting 150 people working, there will be numbers in every database, and this will be an agent, and it'll be a number that he's done in that database. So I can control 150 people on this program real simple. Now the other step that I have here is assign the username and password, which we've already done that in the first step when I uploaded it. But here is where I can also put who I signed it to and the assigned date that I assigned this database and any notes about this database to refer back to an agent. If we ever have an issue with any appointment, we can refer back to that one appointment to whatever agent had. But it was a no-show or there was a couple no-shows, then we would they came from the same agent. We know that we need to get rid of that agent and replace that agent or correct the issue. So we are able to stay on top of every agent and every appointment. One other item we do with your program is we take and we have a custom online exam system we built inside of our program. And so what that is we can create as many exams as we want. And so to create an exam for your program, we would click create a new exam. We may have 20 test questions and on multiple questions and answers. And when they click and come in to take their exam, then they would score it and send us the score immediately, so we know that their comprehension rate is on your product or service. We can even have that email you an instant email if you'd like with a score of somebody that took your test. So we make as many questions as we want. What information is required to be a valid appointment? I think this was for a merchant account. Owner's first and last name, phone, address, date. We put in the fake answers and the answer that we want. And then they come back down. The green ones, this is the admin side that shows what we've made here. This isn't the employee side. They wouldn't see the right answer. They wouldn't see the arrow. You can make the appointment for our agents only with an employee, the manager, the owner only. What must the owner have with them at the time of appointment? Yeah, merchant account processing statement. So this was made for a merchant account company. So the thing is that we can make question and answer to make sure they're well versed on your program and they understand it before we put them on the phone. This is another thing that's included in your program. Once again, it's all about automation and controlling thousands of people at the same time. I've clicked on exam result, and I can look at all these people below that have taken a test recently. This was June 19th, 45 out of 100. That's bad. 100 out of 100. She took it twice. That's fine. 95 out of 100. The score is 90 out of 100, 95 out of 100, 65 out of 100, 85 out of 100. Some upload their photos, some don't. These are all different people. Anyway, 100 out of 100. Anyway, so as you can see, we can also export this into a database. Okay, 90 out of 100, and Morris 100 out of 100. So as you can see, we can manage thousands of tests, manage thousands of training people. We can manage 80,000 phone numbers, no problem, uploading them with database. Okay, so that's how we can export all these exam results into a database. Okay, I'm going to log out now and log in as an employee to show you the back end. So you can see when we charge a small setup fee, we do a lot of work. Okay, just like uploading 160 different databases, that takes hours and hours. Okay, we're going to log out. Okay, I'm at the AppointmentSetters.org screen here, and that's where the employees come in to log in. And this on this page here, I've inserted about 4,300 of the names. I need to update it. There's 5,000 now, but anyway, I show you that we really do have those people. I show you the 145 business development managers. Below is actually 6,240 different businesses that the appointment centers have worked at. So they have a wide diversity of experience. You can look at all the different companies, real estate agents, and life insurance agents, call center employees, telemarketers, appointment setters. They've got experience in appointment setting. That's why they applied. But you can see all the different companies here. I also list on this page. It's the team page on the menu bar. It's just a ton of information. I even list all of the people's names on the program that were hired. And anyway, so I'm going to go over to the home page real quick here. And we're going to go scroll down. There's a quick little video you can watch here. We have a special going right now. The first 1,000 calls are free and the 10 free appointments when you pay the setup fee to make sure you like our company. Medical clinics, National Medical Clinics, we generated $145,000 for them at 6.8 time return on their investment. There's a phone number to call if you want to verify that. Senior living, $138,000 in new sales for business to business for advertising. We've worked with Prep Star, the largest sports recruiting agency, and Florida Community Bank for getting them making appointments with builders for them to get loans on the new housing, and all sorts of different business to business and business to consumer programs. But anyway, what I came here for is to show you the employee login, so I can show you the back end. So the employee comes here, he logs in as an agent. Okay, I put a sample here. ABC is just a sample. ABC at ABC.com. When they apply for a position, it automatically gives them a username, which is their email, and they pick a password, and they can log in. That autoresponder sends that to them. Okay, now they can log in, and they're all told to go to the Getting Started area. So now they're going to go to the Getting Started area, and okay, now we're at the Getting Started area for the agents to go get their information. We just built a Pacific Home Remodeling during this video for a new client. So they would click on Pacific Home Remodeling. There's the brochures that we uploaded. They'd click on that, download the brochure. They click on this and download the phone script. and any instructions. And if we have a test for them on that program, they would click up here and they'd go online test, and they would choose the test that we'd made for that company, and they would start answering the questions for this test. So that's everything that we set up for you when we're actually creating an account for you. There's a lot of work that we do put together to to create your campaign. We also have a unique system that we developed nationwide that we call it Craigslist. We have agents nationwide promoting and building our company. We actually went from 1,100 agents to 5,000 without placing one ad ourselves. All of our agents did it. This shows the city they placed the ad in, and it shows what ad they placed, a business development ad, and we give them a commission. So you can actually build your company by having a network of agents using the Craigslist system that we've built here. Yeah, to give you an idea of our Craigslist program, we can all these ads are being placed without us doing anything. Same, we could build your company the same way. If we wanted to look and see what ad this person placed, we could click on here. It's in Chicago. It's appointment setters wanted, and a little image ad. And then the other thing is that we built a complete back-end system. When they click on the link, they automatically apply online, which is important because that sends them an autoresponder with the username and password to go to the getting started area, so you can hire, train, test, and get 1,000 people working for you without much issue at all. So there's an online application system. And anyway, that's a little bit on the BizTech technology that we use. Now what I was going to show you while we're inside of the agent login system is that now if they want to go to now they went to the getting started area, so we need to show how they get their leads. Okay, the agents been hired for your campaign. As we showed you, we just did we uploaded databases. So let's say the last we uploaded on this video was PHR7, PHR7. Okay, now we're going to log in. Now this is only one database that belongs to that person we gave that username and password to, and as you can see, there's 500 entries in this one. We're doing an 80,000 phone call system, so we have about 160 databases, each one made separately with a different username and password. So this agent starts off by making an appointment. And one of the things we also did here is when they click next lead, it stays in the same area. So it keeps the salespeople are not running across town. They're staying in the same area. They have a reminder here. If they call this appointment and they need to make a reminder, so they can go to reminder each day and see if they have somebody to call back, what time they needed to call back that person, like they weren't home, when to wait for the wife or the husband, or it's a business to business, whatever it is, and a quick note of why they need to call this person back. So they got a reminder box built in there. The database, this one here I just uploaded, actually we have a business to business screen, but that's okay. We can make a custom one for a business to consumer. But so here's the person's name, Harry Levy, the address, the city, state, zip, and the phone number. Okay, so now they come down here, they put in their name, the date of the call, and then the result of the call, and then the appointment date for your agent, and then they're going to put down the time for your agent to be there. They skip this. This is actually if it's your own BizConnect system, you'd use that actual arrival time of appointment, ending time of appointment. They don't need to fill in that. Whether there was a sale or not, and they don't know that. That's if you're using the system. And if there's a reschedule, they'll reschedule, and the reschedule time and date. And then also they can update the information if the name is different that they got a hold of, or if they need to add an email or cell phone number. If it's an appointment, you want to do an appointment setting reminder by text messaging. It's nice to get the cell phone. And then again, this is business. If there's a different address where the client needs to meet them at outside, different than the one above, maybe they own two houses or the one next door, if it's a consumer address, If there's a different address and above, they'll put it there. And once they click here to update the information, it's gonna be an appointment, and it's gonna change that green number that we showed you earlier, and that's gonna show us one appointment. When all the appointments are done, then we'll have the database we provide you each night or daily in an Excel format. And so this is how the back end works. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit about how your back end program works. We have a lot of other items in here, but that's the main way that we run your program. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you join and let us handle your appointments. If you want telemarketing, that would be a different program, and we could provide that. If you want a Biz10X system yourself, we can also custom label and provide a Biz10X system. You go to biz10x.com, biz10x.com. There's a 16-minute video. Anyway, so this is that's how we run your appointment setting program. Goodbye. Have a nice day.